Hey y'all, how's it going? I am Joy, and welcome back once again to Kill or Love. I believe that this would be episode 8. It's been a very long time since I've even played this game or even thought about it. I've been doing a lot of other stuff. There's been a lot of family things that have gone on, so I'm not in the greatest of places mentally, but I figured why not get back into our old visual novel and see if we can wrap this up. So, without any further ado, let us begin. The evening of the day Grace told me we would kill Anna together, I worried so much that I got a fever. Goodness. I was laying down in the bed, and Anna put a cold, wet towel over my forehead. I did think you had a bit of a fever, but you said you were fine when I left. I mumbled something. I might have been trying to tell her to stay away. I was seeing Anna, thinking about what we would do to her. That had me so scared that it made me sick. I was weak. I can't understand what you're saying. Whatever it is, you can tell me later. For now, just rest. My thermometer reading made her frown. If this goes up anymore, I am taking you to the hospital. I croaked out that I was fine. Oh, sweetie. You will be fine, but only if you do as I say. Try to get some sleep. I'll get you some medicine and a nice cup of ginger root tea. Thanks. I managed to sleep for the next hour, though I'd wake up constantly. After that, I took a shower. The water was so cold on my skin that it hurt, but Anna had warned me not to set it to hot, so I didn't. Oh, I couldn't do that. I need my hot showers. I don't care how warm it is. I must start with it being hot. The feel of the burn on my skin is just so good. I know that's weird. Judge me in the comments later. I put on a fresh set of clothes, then I lay down on the clean sheets that Anna had laid out. Within 10 minutes, everything was clammy and sweaty again. Anna didn't blame me. She didn't have a bad word to say. Didn't even sigh, though I knew she was tired. She was a saint. She was being so kind to me, and I was going to help kill her. There must be some other way. I couldn't let this end in violence. I just couldn't. So my fever-numb brain came up with the best plan it could. I don't know, Jack. Are you sure? Yeah, I feel a lot better now. I can take the day off. It'll probably be fine. I'll be okay. See? I handed her the thermometer. It was a mercury thermometer, and I had carefully let it reach only a near fever point. I didn't lie when I said that I felt better, but I did still have a fever. Well, alright then. Please stay safe and call me if there's any problems, okay? Anything at all. Okay. She left and I got to work. Okay, Jack, what's the big idea here? There was a trace of my past somewhere in the apartment. There had to be. I didn't know where it was or what it would look like, but I hoped that Anna had brought something with her here. And I was going to find it. Then I'd confront Anna with it, and whatever happened after that, I wasn't going to let anyone kill her. I really should have done this before, I thought. It would have saved me a lot of grief. But it was no use thinking about what could have been, so I searched. I didn't have to search long. I found what I was looking for in Anna's nightstand, in the top drawer. It was the only thing there. Anna had come to trust me so much that she hadn't even bothered hiding it. Or she'd wanted me to find it. When I saw it, I didn't think it was the clue that I was looking for. It was a picture book. Badly made one, too. Thick pieces of paper stapled together, and drawings smeared on with crayons. I read it on a whim, because I was curious. By the last page, I wasn't curious anymore. This wasn't a picture book, it was a confession. Dun dun dun. Well. The Little Wolf. There once was a little wolf. It had a mommy wolf and a daddy wolf, but mommy wolf and daddy wolf didn't love the little wolf. Sad. Why is that? They didn't love it, and they didn't love each other, and they fought and they fought and they fought and fought, and then one day something happened and the little wolf was all by itself. But the little wolf didn't stay alone for long. One day a family of sheep took it in. Oh boy. Let's see where this is freaking going. There was mommy sheep and daddy sheep and the little lamb and a big dog named Buddy. They were a very happy family, but they didn't like wolves. Daddy sheep said to the little wolf, "Wolves should all be locked away. You're lucky to be alive." They did not know that the little wolf was a wolf. So the little wolf played along, went baa like a sheep, and ate grass like a sheep, and for a while it was happy. But it wasn't happy for long. The little wolf was a wolf, and it was hungry. It needed to hunt. It knew how to hunt, too. It had seen Daddy Wolf hunt. It had seen him do all kinds of things. Oh boy. The first thing that the little wolf hunted was the big dog named Buddy. Mommy sheep and daddy sheep were really scared. Oh no, there are wolves around, we should be careful. They didn't know that the little wolf had done it. But the little lamb did know. The little lamb didn't like the little wolf. The little wolf was afraid. The little lamb was going to tell mommy sheep and daddy sheep everything. And it did tell them. But the sheep didn't believe the little lamb. They didn't believe one word. It was the lamb that cried wolf. It's sad. Why is that? As the days passed and weeks passed, and the little wolf was hungry again. Very hungry. And so one night it went to mommy and daddy sheep's room. It ripped them open while they were sleeping. It got their blood all over itself. And then the little wolf went to the little lamb. The little lamb was awake, had heard the noises of its parents being hunted. It saw the blood, smelled the blood too. The little wolf came closer, and as the little wolf came closer, it saw that the little lamb was not a lamb at all. It was a wolf, just like the little wolf. It had been hiding here with all those sheep. Maybe it did not even know that it was a wolf. The little wolf did not kill it. It couldn't hunt one of his own. So the little wolf went away. But before it left, it promised that they would meet again. They would be two wolves in a world of sheep. I freaking love that quote so much. You little wolf. I found it hard to stand back up. Oh, you wolf. This is what you wanted me to remember? This is what you... This psycho had taken everything from me, had almost done so a second time. And for what? I swear. I spoke out loud. I imagined my family there with me. The family that she'd taken. I swear. I'd what? Not even killing her seemed enough anymore. Or maybe it would be enough, as long as we made it hurt. Where am I? I stir. Stirred? Only slightly awakened, dazed, not knowing if I was feeling around me in a dream or delusion or reality. I'm sitting up, but I'm not sitting at all. There's a rumbling underneath me, and there's a wind in my face. The frick? Somehow, through all this, I sense that it's a nightmare. Or that it's nighttime. My bad. I try to speak, my limp mouth only manages a rasping breath. Oh. Awake already? That won't do. Ew. A familiar beasting of pain pinches the back of my neck, and I feel myself sinking. Then I feel nothing. I am gone. No more rumbling, no more wind at my face, no more me. By the time Anna came home, I had been stewing in my hate for hours. My hate for her had become a living thing, eating away at me. I'm back. Jack? Hello? I tried to say hi back, but I couldn't. If I said anything at all that hate would come spilling out of me. And it wasn't time yet. Where are you, Jack? Anna sounded worried. This made me happy. I couldn't fake it anymore. If she saw me, she would know. I ran to the bathroom, slammed the door shut, and locked it. I'll be here, I thought. Until it's time, I'll just stay here. If I see her, I'll lose my mind. Anna's footsteps came pattering over to where I was. Sweetie, are you okay? She tried the handle and found it locked. You're still sick? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have gone to work. There was a pause, and then she tried again to open the door. Hey, at least say something. You're scaring me. Jack, can you hear me? I'm fine. A sigh of relief. Oh, good. Let me in now, darling. No. I'm staying here. For a while. Please, open the door, Jack. You don't sound all that good. You sound like you're in pain. I said I'm fine. There came another long moment of silence. Please, just... Can you please tell me what's wrong? This time I didn't answer. I lay down on the cold, tiled floor. I would stay like this until I felt it was about 6 o'clock. It's not that I had a clock in there with me, but it was better to guess than rather go out. Jack? Go away. She walked away, and I thought that was it. But I heard her come back a minute later. I'm coming in, Jack. Stand back from the door. The heck are you? Something large and heavy struck at the door. Stop. I struck again, and then once more. Here's Anna. The flimsy wood door was starting to cave in at the handle. Any more, and it would splinter. Anna stopped. There was a dull thud as she let something heavy drop to the floor. Come out, then. I hesitated. All right. She grunted as she picked up her tool again. No, wait. Stop. I'm coming out. The door handle was smashed so badly that it almost refused to open. Oh, Jack. Anna dropped what turned out to be a sledgehammer, and dropped it next to a purse, which was on the floor. She all but jumped on me with open arms. Don't do that to me again. I backed off away from her. Something is wrong. I can feel it. What happened, Jack? Nothing happened. Is it your... She went to feel my temperature with her hand, but I slapped it away. Don't touch me. My words stunned her, but only for a second. And we were making such good progress. What went wrong? You know what went wrong. You know darn well. Everything's been wrong ever since the beginning. You're not making any sense here, Jack. For now, just calm down. It's gonna be alright. No, you stay away from me. My back touched the wall, and I stumbled. Anna bent down as if to tie her shoelaces. Oh boy. I saw her hand go into her purse. Oh, there's a thumbnail for you. Oof. And then she leapt. She was on me before I could react. I thought she'd stab me with something, gut me then and there. Instead, she wrapped her arms around me and put her lips to mine. Oh. I tried to pry her off, but she coiled herself around my body like a snake. I couldn't find purchase. I panicked. Her kissing was violent, hardly kissing at all. More like she was biting my lips off. Ew. Ew. Sound in my ears. Ugh. I tried to put my hands between us and rip her from me, but Anna wouldn't budge. I felt powerless. I couldn't even scream. I tried to, but it was too muffled for anyone to hear. Then, in a moment of luck, I managed to stumble around, Anna still on me, until she was the one with her back to the wall. I half ran, half fell into the wall, and took the brunt of the impact. Owie. hurt, you meanie. She was down on her knees now, rubbing the back of her head with her left hand. Go foop yourself. My lips pulsed with pain, felt raw. I touched them and my hand came back bloody. God dang it. You're a real piece of work. Yeah. I realized very late that there had been another flash of pain during our struggle, a feeling like someone had pinched me very strongly in my left shoulder. I looked at the spot and found nothing there. Anna looked at me and smiled and opened up her right hand. It took me a few seconds to see what she was holding there. My eyes were having trouble focusing. Oh, a syringe. An empty syringe. Oh, shoot. That sure was tricky. What did you drug me with? She waved the question away like it was no concern of mine. Something to help you go into a nice long sleep. Isn't that nice? Then we can begin your re-education. Your re-education. Don't foop with me. I took a step towards her. My legs felt heavy. Was it just me, or was it already getting hard to move? I'll never go through that again. You hear? I grabbed at her, but my hand struck the wall instead, almost a second after Anna had moved out of the way. Easy now. She put her hand on my shoulder. Just what are you trying to do? Frick you. I twisted around to get at her, but it was like moving underwater. Oh, please don't do this, Jack. You're making it too fun to tease you. I won't be able to hold back. I stumbled down, just barely catching myself before my head hit the floor. My eyes wandered up to the ceiling. My limbs were lead and I couldn't feel a move. There you go. Help. I was a fly. Help. Trapped in a spider's web. Honestly, what are you doing? Help. With no way out. Stop that. Help. The neighbors will think it's weird. I went to shout out again, but something caught in my throat, and instead I nearly coughed up my lungs on the floor. Are you all tuckered out now, sweetie? Goodness, you really have some fight in you. You're pretty scary. Next time, I'll definitely... What's that? I heard it then, too. The front door handle rattled, and someone banged on it twice. Ah. I think I know who this is. And it dawned on me, too. I tried to shout again, but I was still coughing. Oh no, you're gonna kill Grace. Please don't kill Grace. Anna went to the front door on tiptoes and checked the peephole. She had to put a hand over her mouth to stop herself from giggling. Then she mouthed the words, "Guess who?" I knew who. She was here early, and I'd failed her. Anna waited until the banging started again. In a single fluid motion, she unlocked the door, opened it, and stood back. Ah! Grace stumbled in, her toothpick of a knife in hand. Great. Jack. What? Anna was a blur. She elbowed Grace in the stomach and then jumped back as if expecting Grace to slash at her. Grace did nothing of the sort. Her knife slipped from her hand and she fell right down after it. Huh. That's it? Really? After closing and locking the door again, Anna stepped closer. Fearless now. She kicked Grace in the ribs. Gah. You invade someone's home and this is all you can do? Someone's precious home? Please, stop. I'm sorry. Anna sighed. You're hopeless. She went to a purse and rummaged through it. I knew you had your hand in this. You're the only one who can corrupt my Jack this way. Well, no more. Anna brought back another syringe, this one filled with clear liquid. This is Jack's dose. Try not to die, okay? Stop that. I had managed to stand back up. I wasn't gonna let this freak hurt Grace. Leave her alone. For Pete's sake, don't do that. Do what? I looked again. It had already been done, and the syringe was empty. I'd been too slow. Sit down and be a good patient boy again. While I decide what to do with this girl. Anna wandered off into another room and she shouted from there. Do we have any rope, Jack? I'm sure I bought some. I rushed to where Grace was on the floor. She wasn't squirming in pain anymore. Instead, she was lying down incredibly still. For a second, I thought that she was dead and my heart sank. But she was still alive. She was breathing quick, shallow breaths. Her eyes were closed, but fluttering. Oh, shoot. I needed to get her to a doctor. I looked up to the entrance. By some miracle, Anna had left the key in the door. What about duct tape, Jack? Hey, Jack. I managed to turn the key in the lock, even in the state that I was in. I turned back to Grace. Though she probably couldn't hear me, I had to tell her something. Grace, I'll go get help. I'll be back soon. I couldn't carry her out. I was on the verge of collapsing on my own. The best that I could do was get someone down the street to help me. I turned the handle using both hands. But the door wouldn't open. What the... Oh no. The door was bolted shut. Anna must have added a bolt lock on her own. Mine and Grace's apartment didn't have one. I tried to unlock it, but my fingers wouldn't move like I wanted them to. I tried and tried again. At best, I managed to get my nails caught in the bolt, almost ripping them off. I nearly cried in frustration. On the verge of giving up and letting go, I looked around the small apartment and found my means of escape. I'm gonna have to use my really nice cuffs on her, or go to the... Jack? Where are... Oh. No. Anna had seen me hanging at the window legs first. She ran over to me and I slid further back. Jack, you'll fall. Yeah. It was a miracle I'd managed to slide back the curtains and open the window with my useless hands. Stay away from me. I was holding onto the windowsill with both palms, and I was slipping. No, you'll hurt yourself. Take my hand. I glanced at the street below. When I'd gone to climb out, it didn't look like that much of a drop. This was only the second floor, after all. Now I wasn't so sure. There was so much empty space between me and the hard concrete. Take my hand, Jack. If I landed well, though, I'd be fine. Probably. What are you waiting for? And I grabbed my wrists. Bye. Okay. My hands let go. I was not connected to anything. I floated. Gah. The impact knocked the wind right out of me. There wasn't much pain, but I knew I'd landed badly. I looked down at my body. My leg was a shape no leg should be. Jack. I come back to consciousness, gasping for air, and then look at my leg. There's a blanket over it. I push the blanket aside, my leg is there, in a cast. It's ramrod straight. The sight calms me. Only then do I realize that I'm not in a hospital bed. Alright, there is actually where I'm going to end it, because we just started chapter 8. And this is a really good cliffhanger to end off on. So, wow, that was exciting. I thank you guys so very, very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to check out the previous episodes of this series and other readings that I have done. I hope to try to do more of these going forward. I really do love this kind of style. I want to get better at it. I don't really find my voice to be good yet for it, but it's something that I want to work on and try to get better at, because I've been told by a few people that I should be doing this kind of things. So if you agree, let me know. If you don't, let me know. And I hope to catch you guys very soon. Also, be sure to check out the links in the description for my link to Twitter and my Discord server to become a loved one. Those are the two places that I am the most active, so be sure to hook up with me there if you would like. And I hope to catch you guys very, very soon.